Hi, welcome to our channel. Good news. Geely Auto has stated that it would begin mass manufacturing of the 7nm automotive SoC semiconductor SE1000 next year. SE1000 is China's first in-house designed 7nm SoC semiconductor for automobiles, and it will contribute to China's semiconductor self-sufficiency. Geely's subsidiary Hubei Si Engine Technology created the SE1000, which has 87 layers of circuitry and 8.8 billion transistors in a space of 83 square millimeters and meets AEC-Q 100 specifications. Chiang Han-ping, General Director of Product Planning at SE Engine, stated at the Smart Geely 2025 conference that 7nm semiconductors are the future of high-performance smart cockpits. In comparison to 16nm circuits, 7nm has 3.3 times the gate density, delivers 35 to 40% more speed, and saves 65% on energy. As production capacity and quality yields increase, manufacturing costs will decrease. SE1000 will first be employed in Geely vehicles before being used in the creation of new models by other Chinese OEMs. They are scheduled to finish assembly and testing in 2022. China is the world's largest automobile market, although it accounts for less than 10% of domestic semiconductor supply. SE Engine stated that it intends to improve its self-sufficiency in the semiconductor industry in the future. Horizon, China's unicorn chipmaker, is also developing semiconductors with automakers. Let's look at Longying-1's performance metrics. The SE1000 CPU has an ARM Cortex-A76 core with excellent integer and floating point arithmetic capability, which can boost machine learning performance overall. Furthermore, the greater the primary frequency, the better the performance ratio of the computation. To increase the efficiency of the microarchitecture and design a large capacity cache, the GPU portion employs a multi-core technique. Floating point operations, texturing, and pixel throughput all improve at the same clock speed. Furthermore, the SE1000 is outfitted with a display processing unit (VPU). By executing image processing tasks like superimposition, rotation, and high-quality zooming in fixed-function hardware, the GPU's workload is reduced, and the picture presentation is more beautiful. In terms of AI performance, the Dragon Eagle No. 1 dedicated AI processor employs an instruction set appropriate for AI algorithms, drives vector processing units and fixed AI algorithm processing units via instructions, and is capable of performing complicated network combination operations. In AR navigation, for example, road signs and traffic signs may be spotted easily, and object separation procedures can be carried out effectively and precisely. According to Dr. Wang Kai, the SE1000 will be in charge of not just calculating and displaying the central control panel, but also of displaying car instruments, function displays, and even HUD. SE1000 provides 11 camera data input and up to 7 high-definition display panels. This necessitates exceptional chip performance, security, and stability. In practice, the SE1000 will run 3 operating systems concurrently: the Instruments V2's operating system, the HUD's Linux system, and the Central Control Screen's Android system. Dr. Wang Kai is confident in the SE1000 performance. There is surely no chip as good as ours in China. It will be at least 3 years later if it is made. Dr. Wang Kai stated that following the successful tape-out of SE1000, performance enhancement as well as safety and stability testing would continue. The Longying No. 1 will be mass-produced in the third quarter of next year and placed on the automobile by the end of the year. At the moment, a portion of the core engine research and development team has been engaged in the research and development of the future product, he explained. Other R&D personnel are doing performance testing and software optimization on the successful Longying No. 1. Dr. Wang Kai stated that the first model to be mass-produced is currently a Geely model. Geely's popular models, including Lynk & Co., will be outfitted with our chips, he stated. Third, Geely accomplishes its core-making goal, and China represents the tipping moment for ARM to enter the automobile market. Yikatong Technology, created in 2016 by Li Shufu and Shen Ziyu, focuses on technologies such as in-vehicle chips, smart cockpits, and smart driving, and opened the door to Geely Auto's intelligent networking. Yikatong recognized the significance of car intelligence and electrification in 2018, and these benefits must be fulfilled through self-developed chips. Simultaneously, Tesla and other prominent automakers in the intelligence industry have begun to install self-developed chips. The automobile industry has increasingly come to the conclusion that in order for cars to achieve functional distinctiveness, self-designed chips must be produced. According to Dr. Wang Kai, ARM China was also interested in entering the automobile market at the time. However, the automotive chip giants in Europe and the United States are highly powerful, making it difficult for ARM's sophisticated IP to infiltrate the car business. As a result, ARM has made a breakthrough in China and wants to use its superior intellectual property to autos. Companies such as Yikatong and Amu China co-funded the founding of Xinqing Technology towards the end of 2018. The firm focuses on innovative automotive electronic chip design, development, and sales. According to Dr. Wang Kai, many of the IP in SE1000 are self-developed in addition to the big IP that leverages ARM's core. According to Dr. Wang Kai, the architecture of a chip is the most significant aspect. When designing it, it must have a great core. The inventive IP in SE1000 has previously sought for approval. What about the employees of the Xinqing Technology Office? Dr. Wang Kai was appointed CEO of Xinqing Technology in April 2019. Dr. Wang Kai was the CEO of Huaxintong Semiconductor, the Vice President of SanDisk Asia Pacific Sales, the Vice President of Freescale Semiconductor Sales and Marketing, and the General Manager of Asia Pacific before to joining Cortec. He has spent over 30 years in the semiconductor sector conducting research and development. Xinqing Technology now has R&D centers in Wuhan, Beijing, Shanghai, and the United States. Several R&D facilities, according to Dr. Wang Kai, are organized based on the qualities and skill of individuals, and all feature software and hardware teams. The R&D facilities in Beijing and Shanghai each have hundreds of R&D professionals, while the Wuhan R&D facility has 60 or 70 staff. Xinqing Technology already has a product strategy in place. Dr. Wang Kai said that Xinqing Technology would create self-driving chips for L2/L3 autonomous driving in the future. Dr. Wang Kai believes that the future automobile will be a mobile server, and that Xinqing Technology will be the car brain in the future, which is the vehicle's primary processing chip. Why not consider Xinqing Technology product solution? A central gateway processor and a vehicle-level MCU are also part of Xinqing Technology's proposal. In other words, Xinqing Technology will manufacture the majority of the major chips used in automobiles. Geely Automobile Group CEO Gan Jiayue earlier indicated that Geely will develop 5nm in-vehicle integrated supercomputing platform chips and high computing power autonomous driving chips between 2024 and 2025, with computing power approaching 256 TOPS. Finally, indigenous automotive chips are making strides towards sophisticated production techniques. Car makers have recognized the importance of software and services in the tide of smart cars, but hardware is also a key component. In 2019, Tesla released Hardware 3.0, a self-developed self-driving computer that remains the car industry's autopilot hardware leader. It can also do additional self-driving duties at the same time. The importance of self-developed chips is obvious. The local chip sector has endured difficulties in recent years, which has given rise to a variety of new forces in automotive chips. Chip businesses like As Horizon, Black Sesame Intelligence, and Xinqing Technology, in addition to Xinqing Technology, are delivering smart cockpit, autonomous driving, and central gateway chips to the car sector. The local car chip sector is steadily advancing towards sophisticated production techniques, and the core-making fantasy is becoming a reality. Thanks for having your watching in this video. You can add your ideas or suggestions below. Please keep following our channel and like our videos.